We're going to go over a couple examples of putting expressions in lowest terms when they include variables. So when a fraction includes variables, you can divide a common variable. You can divide common variable factors to write the fraction in lowest terms. So for example, if we were to write 6xy squared over 15yz in lowest terms, I would first take the coefficients and I would write those in terms of their prime factors. So I know 6 can be broken down into 3 times 2. Those are both prime. And I know 15 can be broken down into 5 times 3. Those are both prime. So I'm going to rewrite 6xy squared over 15yz as, so this is 2 times 3, or 3 times 2. And then xy squared can actually be written as x times y, because y times y is the same as y squared. Okay, so I just expanded the variable part. Now, 15 I'm going to rewrite as 3 times 5, and then yz is just y times z. If this had been y to the third power, I would write y times y times y. If this had been z to, let's say, the fourth power, I would put z times z times z times z. Okay, now I'm going to divide out any common variables and factors. So I see a 3 in the numerator and a 3 in the denominator, so those cancel out. I see a y in the denominator and the numerator. Those cancel out. I don't see anything else that's common in the top and the bottom. So I'm done crossing things out, and I am left with 2xy in my numerator and 5z in my denominator. And that's going to be simplified. Okay, next we'll do one more example like this, where I have to write 4ab cubed over 16b squared z in lowest terms. Okay, well, first I need to break up the coefficients and put them in terms of their prime factors. 4 is just 2 times 2. 16 I can break down a bit more. Maybe I might start with 8 times 2. You might do 4 times 4. Doesn't matter. 8 is 4 times 2, and then 4 can be broken down into 2 times 2 as well. Now all the ends of my branches are prime, so I circle them. So I'm going to write 4ab cubed over 16b squared z is equal to, I'm going to rewrite 4 as 2 times 2, and then times a, b cubed is b times b times b. And then 16 I'm going to write as 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. And I've got b squared, so that's b times z. And I'm going to cross out anything that's common in the numerator and denominator. So 2 and 2, cancel those out. 2 and 2, cancel those out. There's an a in the top but not in the bottom, so that I leave alone. There I see a b in the top and the bottom, another b in the top and the bottom, and nothing else cancels out. So I multiply what's left. I've got a times b over 2 times 2 times z. So 2 times 2 is 4, and then I get z. And that is now simplified. So that's how you simplify, or you write fractions that include variables in lowest terms.